Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Detroit Sneaker News, and I am your host at Trapping's My Hobby, two P's, two N's. Today is very special to me because I got my partner with me. You guys know him as Deline or Sneakers Cook Elite. From Detroit to Miami to New York to LA and many more places, I've witnessed him score some of the most rarest sneakers of his time. He's someone with love and passion for sneakers. Ultimately, he's a collector first, as he is passionate about sneakers and style, and then a reseller, which makes him the perfect person to do business with because, trust me, he knows a thing or two about sneakers. That's why he is the cover of our Detroit Sneaker News Icon Series, Volume 2, The Expert. Okay. He trying to enter for the foam runners. You see? Wait.
Yep. Gotta enter the draw for the foam runners, Yeezys. Today's Yeezy day.
Easy day, yeah. Today is August 2nd, Easy Day. Oh, it says you are in the draw. See? Look. Can they see it?
That's dope.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? This is Detroit Sneaker News, and I am your host at Trapping is My Hobby, two P's, two N's. And today is special to me because I got my partner with me. You guys know him as D-Lean or Sneakers Cook Elite. And we've got some questions for him. We hope to get to know him better through this interview. And I hope that you guys really enjoy it today. So I'm going to pass it to you and let you introduce yourself.
All right. How you guys doing? My name is Donovan McLean. I also go by D-Lean, and I also go by Sneakers Cook Elite. This is my partner, Nadia. She's been starting her new excursion with Detroit Sneaker News, and I'm trying to be supportive and explain my story as well and how I got into sneakers.
All right. We will have you be the cover of the Expert magazine, which will come out the end of August. So we will start this interview. So we let them know why we chose you as the expert in this sneaker world. All right. So our first question to you is, how did you start in the sneaker business?
So my first shoe that I ended up collecting was the Yeezy 750 Grey Gum. Obviously, I was with you at the time, and you had told me that I think one of your brothers was trying to get their hands on it, and I took a chance and tried to get it, and I ended up actually getting lucky and getting the pair off of the Adidas website. And back then, it was a really big deal. I didn't really care about the resale value of it. I just thought it was cool to have the shoe. And, moving forward while we were, moving as much as we were and going to a lot of different places, I just kind of seen how enjoyable it is collecting shoes that, that you see that a lot of people can't get their hands on. And, we went to a lot of places and we were able to collect a lot of cool stuff. And as time went on, it kind of just became a hobby that I didn't really keep track of. It just was something that just became natural,
Right. Do you remember what size those shoes were?
Yeah, I think they were like an 11 and a half or a 12.
How much are they worth now?
I'm not sure if they're still the same value now, but at the time when they first released, they were around 2,000. But, shoes fluctuate a lot within the market, so they might be around there or maybe a little bit less now.
And you sold them, right?
Yeah, moving forward, I ended up selling them and trading them for a different pair of Yeezys. I think at one of the first events that I attended with you when we were selling our clothes and marketing our brand.
Yeah. Do you wish that you didn't sell them?
Sometimes I do. I think it would be a cool souvenir to keep considering it was one of the first shoes that I ever collected. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So our second question is, how did you come up with Sneakers Cook Elite? Like the
Um,
logo and everything. Tell us the story behind it.
to be honest with you, it's one of those things where the concept kind of just came to me. I feel like I'm in between when it comes to collecting shoes. Sometimes I hit on the sneakers app. Sometimes I hit in store whenever I put in the footwork, and then sometimes I hit on raffles depending on where we're going, coupled with your help. But when you think of Nike and you think of a lot of the shoes that are hard to accept, to gain access to, you got to get them through the sneakers app, and I feel like that's kind of just like part of like the law of attraction. Like I want to attract that I can collect shoes that are even hard to attain even through that app, and I feel the feeling that you get whenever you hit on a pair of shoes from sneakers, it just kind of feels different. You know what I mean? Because it's just very uncommon nowadays. So I kind of wanted to incorporate that into like my perspective on when people think of like what I do. Like I'm able to hit on shoes on sneakers. I'm able to hit on shoes majority of the time wherever I go if I put in the effort. So, and then obviously cooking, you know, you just think whenever you hit on a shoe, you cook the shoe.
Right.
It's kind of just like straightforward. And then elite, I just feel like the shoes that I do get my hands on, they're not necessarily like general releases all the time. They're not always the easiest shoes to get. You got to be of like a higher class or maybe even higher understanding to be able to know and be able to attain the shoe. So, I feel like some of the shoes that I touch put me in a class of a level of elite people or people of a higher standard.
Yeah, elite shoe cookers.
That's right.
That's why you're the cover, because you have a very unique collection. It's like a lot of people don't have the pairs that you have. You might,
Yeah.
It's about, like you said the other day, it's about quality. That's what you were saying. It's about quality, not quantity.
Right.
So
Yeah. Hey, man. I commend anybody on any side of the board that does it. However you get your shoes, and I say continue to do it because you never know where it's going to take you.
right, that's a great message. Thank you for sharing this with us, and thank you for doing this interview. And thank you guys for watching us. And Um, our next guest is G Sneaks. So just keep following us, keep watching it, liking it at Detroit Sneaker News. And thank you so much.
Hey, thank you for having me.